Hey team, we have a awesome week planned ahead. This is going to be a little bit of a longer week video because we have quite a few things that's going on this week. Tomorrow we're starting our series called Who Told You That? And it's all about dispelling the lies that our students believe. And oftentimes when we start off in the school year, the lies are even more prevalent in their lives. And so how can we dispel that with God's truth? And so I'm really excited. Jess is going to be speaking during one of these weeks on a really important topic that I think will hit our students really hard and in a good way. And so we're excited about that. Parent meeting is also tomorrow night, 6 to 7 p.m. From 6 to 6:30, they're going to be meeting with me in room 300. And we're going to be going over some different, just kind of the vision for our ministry, a lot of things that we touched on our very first leader meeting back in late June, early July. And so we'll be touching on that. We'll also be, I'm going to be giving them this resource, and for you small group leaders, this would be a great resource for you as well. But this is, it's mainly a parent resource, but it's truthfully really helpful for you as well. It's they're called face cards, and so Orange has put these out, and I've used them in the past, and they are so awesome. So each card is just based on the grade, and so we have a 6th grade card, we have a 7th grade card, and an 8th grade card, and they all just are just a one card that just has, basically what do 6th graders in general, or what do 7th graders in general, or what do 8th graders in general tend to struggle with at that phase. And so what we're really prioritizing is they kind of turn it around of, yeah, it's just a phase. We use that as a negative. Well, it's just a phase, so let them get out of it. But we really want to encourage parents that it's just a phase. It's only going to be a short amount of time, so use it to your advantage and really take care of your students to the best of your ability during that phase. And so it's got what you affirm, and so for 6th graders, just affirm their personal journey, affirm the fact that they're different, that they're unique, and there's always the quote at the end of each one. And so for a junior higher, or for a 6th grader, it's just who cares, and for a 7th grader, it's who's going. And so I really like these cards. They're really good resources for parents and for you guys to just go, hey, what can I focus on this year? What is the one thing I really want to be affirming for my in my students' lives for this year, and what is kind of the question inside, the deep heart question that they're trying to answer during this life stage. And so this will be a really cool resource. So for you small group leaders, I would love for you to try and be there around 6:20 in room 300. You can be there earlier if you're able, but be around there around 6:20, because at about 6:30 I want to send our parents out to meet with their student's small group leader, and that way you guys can just get to share your heart for serving your small group, and kind of how you want to serve your students well during that time, and just honestly logistically getting numbers, getting email addresses, things like that will be a really good resource for you guys to have. Last but not least, we have this Sunday morning, Jenny Heskett, our very own, will be giving her testimony. Sunday mornings have been a little jumbled, and a couple weeks we didn't really have many students, and so we've been kind of back and forth. But for the past few weeks, we've been really focusing on testimonies, kind of teaching our students, hey, what does a testimony look like? And just this idea that nobody's testimony is boring, and every testimony is really important. And so, and just differentiating, hey, you can share a testimony that's just about your salvation and how you came to know Jesus, or you can even share just a testimony on how you've grown, as how God's grown you as a believer. And so Jenny will share hers, and then we're actually going to give our students the opportunity to work on their testimonies, and then even share them with each other in small group. And the hope then is in 2 weeks after that, so a week after that, we have Labor Day weekend. Again, we've just been so jumbled with Sunday mornings. But then so we won't have Sunday morning service then. I think it's just the one service weekend. Then the following weekend, so the Sunday before fall retreat, we'll finish up our Sunday mornings with just letting students share their testimony to the whole group. So that's all I got. If you have any questions, as always, let me know. And can't wait for this Wednesday night. It'll be really exciting. We'll see ya.